The SSC1 pod light has a really cool adapter to fit inside the hitch, and it basically will squeeze the outer sides, and then on the upper portion of the pod you just pull that down, push the LED inside of your hitch, and it will lock in there. And then the strobe and wire harness is plug and play. You should not have to cut, but if you do have to tap into wires, there's instructions on how to do that. Mine is going to be a plug and play install. So the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and get the harness ready and plugged into the back of my factory hitch receiver wire harness. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and take a 10mm wrench, take this bolt out. I already have it loosened. And then pull that out. Now this is going to go forward and to the left. And then you just pull that out. And we're going to go ahead and disconnect this connection here and put in the wire harness. Now that we have the first connection made, we're going to go ahead and make the last connection, which is the factory trailer brake harness into the Diode Dynamic adapter harness. Now that that is connected, we're going to go ahead and slide the brake controller back into the hitch receiver. Now to run our first zip tie, I'm going to use this slot right here and run my zip tie up through there to mount this up nice and tight so it doesn't get caught on rocks. Next step is to go ahead and take the pigtail connector for the light, run it through the back of your receiver hitch. Once the wire is ran through the receiver hitch, go ahead and take your pod light and plug it in and set in the light. Now that the connection is made, we're going to flip the light over, insert it into the receiver, slightly press it in. Once you hear the click, it is now installed, and you will see the little tabs over here that releases it if you need to put your hitch back in. Now crawl back underneath the Bronco, take up the slack of this connecting wire, zip tie it to the bumper frame so it keeps it away from the exhaust. So once all your final connections are done, go ahead and test the light. As you can see, the running light is working. Now this also does have brake lights attached to it and backup lights. So let's go ahead and test those features now. That is the reverse light. My overall impressions with this little light is it's very powerful. If you look at it directly, it's definitely bright. You can see it from a far distance. Tonight we're going to get some night footage of this to show you the backup light, just how bright it is. So you should definitely get you one of these. I'm very happy with it, and the install took less than 5 minutes. Before you check out, make sure to add Diode Dynamics swag to your cart. All right, now you can see how bright that little LED is. So definitely have a nice look to it. See how far we can see this back. As you can see, the reverse light is not affecting my backup light at all. So everything there is still working. We're going to go ahead and put the e-brake on and step outside and see how bright this is. So there we have it. If you want to purchase one of these little LED lights, I will put the description down below where to purchase it. And I just want to thank Diode Dynamics for sending this out to me. I really enjoy their products. I do have their SS3 pods on the Bronco in my bumpers and for the ditch lights, so adding this was a nice little bonus to the Bronco. Like always, like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.